Once you are able to see, just let me know. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So today topic is health and wellness. So I'm going to cover that. I'm Sanjay Kumar sir. I did my MSc in yoga from SVS Bangalore. And before I start, just thank you, Vijay sir, for pushing me and just pushing me to come out of my thumbsick uh, state to the some Rajasick and prepare this PPT and present. And also thank you to Vasudha ma'am for guiding me for this topic. Okay, so health and wellness. So before that, as we'll start, is related to health. So what WHO will talking about the health. So we'll go with the definition of health according to WHO. So they are talking about it is a complete state of physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely absence of disease or infirmity. So it's not about that you're not having disease, then you can consider one person as a healthy. It should be all the three dimensions: physical, mental, and social well-being uh, need to be considered to be say a person is a healthy person. One more informal definition is there where four dimension also they have included, but due to certain religious aspect, they are not formally publishing that. But yeah, you can see on the side that they are also considering the spiritual well-being. So complete physical, mental, and social and spiritual well-being also they are coming, but that is not formally out. They are not giving that formal definition due to the certain aspect of religious, and people are having some say on that. So that's why they are not going in a controversy and they're having only three dimensions. But in the site or some informally, you can see that they have also considered the spiritual aspect of. Okay, so what is the wellness? So we saw that health definition and wellness. So according to National Wellness Institute, so basically I have taken all this content from IU's website and different wellness website. So wellness is considered, what is wellness according to the National Wellness Institute? An active process through which people become aware of and make choice towards more successful existence. So it's talking about aware, how people you should be aware in a round of your environment, not inner and out, everything you should be aware, and self making choice towards. So it's a self-driven and towards the successful existence. So not just like we are there. So we need to make our existence successful in that. So how this definition has come? So this definition based on the three points or principles. So first one is the wellness is considered as a consciousness, self-directed, as I told that it should be self-directed, an evolving process of achieving full potential. So what human is having as a human being, whatever we are having our full strength, we need to achieve. Second is the wellness is a multidimensional and holistic. It's so it is a multidimensional. It is considering the income of lifestyle, mental, spiritual, well-being, environment. So all these things it will consider in the well-being. Wellness is positive and affirmative. So it is always in positive and affirmative direction. So you can understand from here. It's like a short in understanding the difference between health and wellness. It's like it will go together only hand in hand, but we can just subtle difference we can have from here. Health is a state of being, whereas a wellness is a state of living a healthy life. So health is, you can say, in a one state. So that particular year moment you are that healthy, you are having physical, mental stability in that. But wellness is that living that healthy lifestyle. So you are continuing throughout your life that state of wellness. So next topic is yogic concept of well-being. So you have seen like different cycle. So we can just see what about the yogi concept talking about well-being. So yoga considered that we are not just a physical body, but are of manifold universal in nature. So as we all know, concept of panchakosa, uh, that three dosha, whatever in our body will, three aspect will see, help us understand our multi-dimensional nature where health and result from dynamic interaction at all the level of existence. At the level of gross body, yoga and Ayurveda consider the human body is made up of seven substances. So as you see that our body or even that panchakosa, tridosa, all these aspects are there, and it is like a multi-dimensional. So it will interact with all level of existence. It's not that I am a we. So whatever exists in this Prakriti or nature, we are interacting with them directly or indirectly, which we don't realize, but we are interacting with them. And our Veda and Yoga talk about that our body is made of seven substances. So we'll see those sapta dhatu. What are those? So it's a rus, this plasma, we can say, rakta, that blood, mamsa, flesh or mans, what we'll say, made us adipose, asti, our bone, majja, marrow, we can, bone marrow, we'll see that, and Shukra, that is semen. So you can see these are the seven dhatus with which our body is made up of. Okay. In the same topic, how the yogic other concept are there. Health is further also understood as a harmony of pranas. So different definition are there in the yogic about the health. So one is like it's like a health is further also understood as a harmony of pranas, which is the major energy channel. Upranas, as we know that five pranas and five upranas are there. The stabilities of nadi with the proper function of all the chakras. So all this harmony should be there in a body to have the healthy life or having being the well-being. So prana should be in a control, following properly the channels, our chakras and nadis. So we can see in this diagram also it is saying, so Ida is like it will start from the base and spirally it will go and it will come out through the, it will reach to the left nose. Similarly, Pingla will start from the base, all this chakra, and spirally it will go and it will reach to the right nostril. And Susumna, as we know, that is through the straight spinal, so it will start from the base, straight through the spine, it will go to it top. Here you can see all the chakras and their location. So this harmony should be there in all this. Okay, so next is qualities of physical health. So as we see that we are having in health has the three dimension as we discussed, so physical, mental. So we can see what are the qualities of this physical health. So you can see in the physical health, the yogic view of health is so you can in Upanishad and all the places as we saw that how the body means physical state will be there for achieving our higher state of existence. So as it said that the first sign of entering yoga are the lightness of the body, health, tirelessness of mind, cleanness of complexion, beautiful voice. So all these are like it's an indication that we are physically our body is good in good health, and that is taken from the Upanishad. So similarly, from Hat Pratipika, Hat Yoga Pradipika, it's second chapter from that. There also, Swami Satwaram also says that quality when physical body, how we can identify its health or not. So let's talk about the different quality like slimness of the body, luster of the face, clarity of the voice, brightness of the eyes, freedom from diseases, control over semen ejaculation, stimulation of gastric heat and purification of subtle energy channel and neck, for the successful Hatha Yoga. So here also they have given the different aspect of the physical health. You can see. So just continuing that also, you can see that in says Patanjali also in Patanjali Yoga Darshan, he has also talked about that physical body, how it should be. So here it is there. Okay, so now we will come to the that physical aspect we have seen. So what will be the mental health according to yoga? So yoga not only consider the physical health but also more importantly mental health. So as we see that it's not about the, because our goal in the yoga is to reach the higher. So it's more about giving the mental health. So they will give more importance on that. So qualities of mental health, healthy person, Sthik Pragya are in Bhagavad Gita. They have given the mental health, how it will be the mental health. So in the chapter 2, they have mentioned beyond mind should be like beyond the passion, fear, and anger, devoid of possessiveness and egoism. Egoism. So there should not be ego, anything like that. I mean, farm in understanding, and so it will be Sthira Buddhi, what they are talked in the chapter 5th and sloka 20. Engage in doing good to all creatures. So it's not about our family or ourselves. So it's doing the good thing for all the creatures. And this is also from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5th. Friendly and compassionate to the all. So it's a metric to all the person, friendly nature to all of it. So it's taken from the chapter 12. So it's next quality is the pure-hearted and is skillful without expectation. So these are the qualities of the good mental health taken from the Bhagavad Gita. Now next of the well-being thing is the quality of spiritual health. So what will be the quality of spiritual health? So this also is taken from the in Bhagavad Gita, is very nicely described about the spiritual health of a person in the different verses 1, 2, and 3 of the chapter 16. In 16th chapter, Sri Krishna has defined the quality of a spiritual healthy person, how it will be, and what are the quality. So we'll just see one by one what are the things they have. So it will be fearlessness, purity of inner being, steadfastness in the path of knowledge. So charity, self-control. It is important to have self-control over ourselves. Spirit of sacrifices. So it is one of the good quality to have the spirit of sacrifice, not for ourselves also to have everything, have the possession, but it should be sacrifice for other. Self-analysis. We need to Svadhyaya, to study ourselves, analyze. Disciplined life. We should have our life disciplined. Up, uprightness, continuing on the same, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, spirit, spirit of renunciation, tranquility, aversion to the defamation, compassion to the all the living creature. So all this quality one should have for the spiritual health according to the or Bhagavad Gita Sri Krishna has given. We'll continue. Here I think 20s are there. Gentleness, modesty, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanness of the body and mind, freedom from malice, absence of pride. So those are the quality which one should have for their good spiritual health. So that was mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, all these qualities. Now we can see the concept of disease as per yoga. So yoga, there are different definition, but here we can just as Vyas has given in his thing. So we can see that what are the, so in the physical level, whatever it will come, you can divide that two kind of this disease, Adija and Anadija. So Adija is generated by Adi, means mind or Manomaya Kosa, and this is not caused by, this is like what we get any infection through that outside, not from inner our disturbance, but from the environment or things which we are living in. Sometimes we'll get disease from those, like any viral infection or anything else. Now there's corona is coming, so that's kind of thing which is getting from outside, not internally, not generated from the money microorganism. So this one which is in our control, or this part which we can through yoga, or we can control all these things. So these are the two part also. These are as divided in also two part. So Sara and Samanya. So Sara is like essential type. It's basically it's a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. So that also in our scripture or our, it is considered as a one problem only, because any atma will get birth to suffer. So he said birth is like a suffering. So we are going to or suffer. So it's kind of, we need to come out of that so that we can free from this cycle of birth and rebirth. So that is also one kind of uh, element or disease which our Rishi has considered, and we need to. That's why all this our spiritual or yoga is there to finally get the moksha. That means uh, come out of this birth and rebirth death cycle. Other is samanya, is that ordinary type. So generally, this whatever the disease will get, so any like a stress or any disturbance is created in manamaya kosa, which will start impacting our pranas, and those from manamaya kosa it will become the psychosomatic. So it will be in the physical, and it will come to the our pranas, and prana, through prana it will start disturbing our body parts. So whichever our physical or uh, annamaya kosa, wherever the weak segment is there, that there it will manifest those kind of diseases. So whether it's a heart problem or hypertension or it's a cancer, so it will start from that, all this stress, or it will start from the manamaya kosa, and then it will impact our pranas flow, and then it will manifest in our physical body, in the part where this is, that part is weak, so it will manifest in those areas. So this is from that, but some other kind of also definitions are also there where has given. So one is that nostril dominance. Through that also we can see whether person is healthy or not. So if we can just see, we generally our, always our breathing will not be with the two nostrils. So you can see, you can put your hand below the nostril, and you can see sometimes your left nostril will be more dominant. You will able to freely breathe in, breathe out with that. And after some time, you can see maybe half an hour or 1 hour, it will change. Then you can able to, you can just feel that putting your hand, and you can see that through right you are able to breathe properly, and other nostril little bit blocked. So that is called as a nostril dominance. So which nostril is dominating? So generally, if you're only one for more time, only one nostril you are breathing properly, another is, so that will call as a disease state. Means your something is not going properly in your body. That's why your dominance is not proper. If dominance is equally, so 1 hour from this and left, and again after 1 hour right you are dominating, then again left. So the cycle is going. So this will, at least you can say it is a non-disease delta. But if both the nostril is dominating together, working together, means you are able breathe out is happening with both the nostril, then it's a proper and higher state. Where you are spiritually we are looking for that kind of state. So that is also one kind of definition through which we can see. And other also one example we can see like how our blood pressure and all will happen from monomycosis. We can see as generally we can see that spring generally if you are using many times, then their elastic will go up, and whatever the state it was there before it will not be. So however you are able to press, it will not press that much. And if you stretch that, it will not able to come to the original position, because that elasticness is go and it will be like enlarged. So if you have stretch more after leaving those spring, it will not able to come to the original position. So same way when in our body also, when you are in a stress, our like sympathetic nervous system will activate and it will try to fight with those stress. So your blood pressure, everything will go high, and hence that situation will reduce our systematic nervous system will activate, and it will try to bring down. But in meantime, in the normal now a modern situation where you are everything is haphazard. So before that, it will come again. Some other situation will create, and again will be in stress, and again our sympathetic nerve will start, sympathetic nervous system will start, and again your BP and all will go up. So once, so what will be the body? So suppose 120, but always body is seeing that it is going to 80, and before coming it is coming to 140, again you are going up. So always it is coming around 140 and it is going up. So what body will readjust that, okay, this is the 140 is for him is normal, and it will be reset only on that only. So we'll see that hypertension and all blood pressure is high. So those are the reason why it will be body will reset, because always, and that's why through the yoga will try to relax so that body will reset their it's like a calibrating any instrument if you use and it will go out of order, so you need to calibrate it. It's like a calibration through yoga will calibrate and will reset the original parameter of the body. Okay, so how to attaining and maintaining the state of well-being. To live healthy life, it is important to do healthy thing and follow healthy lifestyle. The modern world is facing pandemic of lifestyle disorder that require change to be made continuously by the individual themselves. Yoga places great importance on the proper and healthy lifestyle, whose main components are. So, as all we know that in nowadays yoga is becoming so famous because all the throughout the world we are facing the lifestyle disorder problem everywhere. So, yoga is giving different component about this how to handle. So, it's like one thing is achar. So it is yoga stress that importance of healthy activities such as exercise, recommended asana, pranayama, kriyas on the regular basis. So your achar should be good. Every day should be doing the exercise, asana, pranayama. Then bichar. So not only achar is that is achar is like a physical stress. So it's a bichar is like your mental stress. So you should have the right thoughts and right attitude towards the life. So you should have that kind of and having the right thought and attitude you need to proceed in your life. Next point is ahar. So yoga also emphasize only that achar, vichar, and then ahar. Ahar is also important for giving you that uh, your body, that whatever the support required, that will get nourished from that diet. So as sometime we'll say that जैसा आचार जैसा आहार वैसा व्यवहार. So अगर खाना अच्छा है तो व्यवहार भी अच्छा होगा. So we need to have, and you can see in the Pratyogita also they're talking the Mitta Hara. So generally we need to have, generally not, should everybody should have the sattvic diet, which will help you in our mental state and physical state both. Next is Bihar. So proper recreation activity. So we should have the proper recreation activity to relax your body and mind, essential for good health. Karma Yoga is an excellent method for losing the sense of individuality and gaining the sense of inversion. So Bihar is like you need to do some activity. It's not like a sitting, and so it's like a overall well-being. So you need to society for everybody. We need to be useful and do something. So Karma Yoga is also one excellent thing to not thinking about individual, but as an inversion. So some more like a yogic concept, various yogic concept had guided men towards the shaping his life and the interpersonal relationship in his social life. So there are different yogic concepts are there, which I have highlighted below, which is good for the social life and one's well-being. So Vasudhan Kutumba. So as we know, like we tell that Atiti Deva Bhava. So similar, like the whole world is one family we need to consider, and accordingly we need to work towards that. Then Panchakosa, so with five seats of our body we already know, so we should know, uh, we need to understand that all this concept, and we need to understand how all this action, emotion, and even thoughts can influence our surrounding, and not like no man is a in Ireland. So no one is. I before also told that I told that it's not like we are in living in isolation, directly, indirectly, without any awareness. We are continuously interacting with other creature or beings in this world. The next concept is Chaturvidya Purusartha. So this is about the four legitimate goal of a life. Tell us how we can set legitimate goal in this life and work towards attending them in the right way, following our dharma to attend the. So there are the four legitimate goals we need to set, and we need to work according to that, and that goal should be meaningful to that achieve something, and it's a right way. So this is the next concept, which is talking about the setting the goal of your life and work towards it. Next concept is Chatur Asrama. So we can see our Vedas or this Upanishad is talking about different four stages of a life, which will help us to know and what we. So we need to divide our life into four asrama, and then accordingly, whatever the karma or duty is there for that ashram or that phase of life, we need to accordingly we need to work towards that. So first is brahmacharya. So this is the period from birth to Lingna. So this is for your studying, converging creation impulse, channeling towards regulating yourself for pursuing spiritual. So this is the brahmacharya stage where you just groom your mental, physical state, learning. When is a grasp? So here you're like spanning from 27 to 54 years, in which you can like it's like a family life. So you need to socialize with other your family, get married, children you need to take care of. So whatever the dharma is there for grasta, you need to work towards that. So that time your dharma will be different than the brahmacharya or when you are in the other stage of life. So according to your grasta dharma, you need to act on and you need to do your duties. So next one is So it's a bun. You need to go to the like it's a retirement period. So you need to have, and again you need to do your mindful and things. So accordingly you need to work, and you need to start working to elevate yourself to the higher estate. And then the sannyasa. So is the period of life when, after performing all your duties to the best of your ability for 81 years, and after having attaining perfection in the life, we renounce everything for the divine. So we'll be like what fully like a sannyasa, and we are working towards your God. And so maybe this is limit in the now modern world. It will might not be exact, but yeah, we need to see, because life is fun now where people really do. Then about the having the knowledge about the Pancha Kalesha, through that you'll able to achieve our higher stage. So Pancha Kalesha, as we know already, Avidya, Asmita, Rag, Dvesh, and Avinivesha. So these are things we know that what are these Pancha Kalesha in our mind. So we need to control and overcome this so that we'll able to be in a proper, and we'll able to succeed in our life. Then this is in Bhagavad Gita. All this thing Gyan was given by Krishna, which is applicable for us nowadays. Niskarma, so selfless action and the performance our duty without any motive. So we need to do our karma, niskarma. So without self any like we will get any fruit from my action or anything benefit without thinking about that. Whatever our karma is there, we need to do accordingly and perform our duties. So that is the concept. And you know that karma kausalam, so it is one of the yoga definition also. So skillful in all your actions. So whatever you are doing, you need to be skillful. You know what you are doing and living. So it's not like you need to go to jungle and do. So whatever in a daily to daily you are doing, you should be skillful. Means you should not get detached. This is your duty, and while you're doing that, you know those things, and accordingly you need to work. Samatvam. So that also from Bhagavad Gita only. So yoga is equanimity. So that we need to already we know this concept we will study. Vairagya. So that is the concept of detachment. And finally, the yoga is a way of life. The regular practice of yoga as a way of life help to reduce the level of physical, mental, and emotional stress. This lays the emphasis on right thought, right action, and right reaction, and right attitude towards the life. And so that is the one concept to have way of life. So that's it from my side from health and well-being. Thank you all for listening me essentially. Thank you. Dhanyavad.